Hi guys, welcome back. It's Krystal. So today I have my weekly loves and letdowns, and I know it has been ages since I filmed this video. It's probably been about 5 months or longer since I filmed one of these. And if you guys know me, I love filming these types of videos just because I get to share with you what I've been loving through the week and what has let me down. It's kind of like having mini reviews in one video. I don't always have the time to dedicate a specific review or video on a review of a specific product. So I love these videos because of that. It allows me to kind of give you mini reviews on multiple products that I've either been loving or products that let me down. So I'm hoping to get back into these videos slowly but surely, but I had time today to film. This is actually my second time filming this video. I tried to film it this morning, but we had lots of like clouds, and we still do, but like the lighting kept going in and out, and I uploaded the footage. I just didn't like multiple things about the video, so I took a like 3-hour nap. I was so exhausted and I didn't think that I was gonna film again today, but I was like, no, you need to get this done. Stop putting things off, just get it done. So I haven't even left the house today. I need to run errands because I have to work the rest of the week and my shifts are long and dreadful. So yes, I just need to get this video done. And then when I'm done with this, I can leave the house and go run some errands. So I have quite a few loves to share with you guys. I don't think I have any letdowns. I know I did return a couple products this week, and I can't remember exactly what those were. If I remember, I will definitely let you know. But as for this video, I think so far all I have is loves, minus maybe a letdown or two that I might have returned already and I can't remember what they are. Pregnancy brain. So let's start off with two blushes that I've been really loving. First is by Bareminerals. I pulled this one out of my collection, so not only am I going to show you some new products that I've purchased that I've been liking, but also products that I, shopped my stash and found or rediscovered. So this is the Bareminerals Ready blush, and this one's called the Whisper. So this blush goes with just about anything. That's pretty good right there. So as you can see, it's just this beautiful kind of neutrally, I would say neutrally pink, kind of muted. Great for everyday wear. I love this. It's matte. It's pigmented. I'm not wearing it today. I'm going to show you the one I'm wearing today. But it's kind of like the one that I'm wearing today, and I really, really love this color. I've pulled it out numerous times this week, and I just really, really love it. I highly recommend it. Again, it's called the Whisper. So, yep, this is by Bareminerals, and I love it. So the second blush I want to show you is by Tarte. I don't know if this is limited edition. It's from the Tartelette collection. So it might be limited edition. I'm not sure. I love the packaging. You guys know I love purple, hence my purple wall over there. It's like a radiant orchid, but it's beautiful. I don't know if I should paint my whole room like that, or if I should paint these dark gray walls, if I should paint them a light gray. I'm trying to decide, because when I paint the baby's nursery, I want to repaint the gray walls in my makeup room because they're just too dark and it really dims down the room. So I always find it hard to find the perfect lighting. I always feel like it's too bright or it's too dark. So I don't know. If you guys have any thoughts on that, please let me know. But this is the packaging of this blush. It's called Celebrated, if I didn't mention that already. Isn't that pretty? I love the gold accent. So this is one of the 12-hour Amazonian clay blushes. Like I said, I don't know if it's a limited edition color, but if it is, you better snag it because it's pretty. I think this is a great blush for people with light to medium skin tones. If you have a darker complexion, it probably won't show up too well. But it looks very similar to the one by Bareminerals, but I think this one's a little bit more pink. Yeah, it is actually. Now that I swatched them side by side, the Bareminerals one looks definitely more neutral, and then this one looks more pink. So it's easier sometimes to describe a color once you put it next to a different color, if you know what I mean. So it's right here. This is the Tarte blush in Celebrated, Bareminerals The Whisper. So I love both of those. This one's more of a pink shade, but it's still a very neutral pink, and I feel like it goes with a lot of looks. I have it on today, kind of packed it back on because, like I said, I woke up from a nap and I just wanted to touch up my makeup a little bit, so I did add a wee bit more blush. The only thing I find with this is I feel like it's more powdery than their other Amazonian clay blushes. I don't remember the other ones being this powdery. I find with this that the best way to use it is with a dense brush like this, where I can kind of stamp it on. I tried it with a duo fiber brush and it really kicks up a ton of powder and gets everywhere. It just became really messy, and I don't think it applied as nicely to the cheeks. So I preferred the dense brush where I could just kind of stamp it on. And if you go like this, you see it picks up a ton of product. So you don't want to scroll your brush through it. Like I said, it's kind of powdery. I don't know. It's just, see how messy it got? So I don't know what's up with that, but it is a really pretty color. It's very pigmented. It's matte. It's long wearing. I've been loving the shade. So those are those two. All right, so next is a contour color. This is from NYX. It's actually new to their line. This is the NYX HD High Definition Blush in Taupe. Now, they do have a different Taupe blush, which I do own as well. That one is, I think, just the powder blushes. This is actually new, and it comes in a different packaging, and I really like the packaging on these because it's just slim, doesn't take up a lot of room, very easy to open. It has a little bow. It has a little bow right there on the front, and a nice square pan, which I like. I've seen people, I think it was Young, Wild, and Polished. I love her. She's so funny. But she's been depotting these. I think on Instagram I saw her talk about that she depotted her NYX HD blushes. So it is called Taupe. I do own the other Taupe, and I swatched them side by side. I feel like they're slightly, just ever so slightly different. Once you put them on your cheeks and contour with them, I don't know that you would notice a difference, but I just really like this color for contouring. Now the only thing, again, is it is a little bit powdery. I do find that a lot of NYX products, like powder products, are powdery, so you just gotta be careful, like not to pick up too much product, and make sure you blend really well, but it is a little bit powdery, but I just really love this color for contouring my cheeks. I used it earlier today, but like I said, I took a nap, so I don't know how well it looks. So I just used it right here. I personally don't like to use these colors like all the way around to contour, mainly just like on my nose and right here, because if I start doing it all the way around my hairline, it looks muddy. These colors can tend to look muddy on people, especially with very fair complexions. So I just prefer to contour here and sometimes my nose with it. Then I will go in with a more warm toned bronzer and bronze around my face. So it is right there. It's a much more cool toned powder, and that's why it's great for contouring. And it is a matte shade, and it's like a taupey kind of grayish color. So those are always really good for contouring. So those are all the blushes and everything. So yeah, I've been enjoying this for contouring. I think it's really nice, and it's very, very affordable. I think those, I don't know how much they are. They might be like $6, $7 or something, maybe even less. Maybe $5.99, I don't remember. So the next product is an illuminizer, and it's by Itcosmetics. It's the Airbrush Illuminizer. It's a poreless finish HD illuminizer. And I got this at Ulta. I do have a really big Ulta haul to film for you guys. Maybe I'll try to film that right after this, because I don't know if I'll have time tomorrow, and I've been meaning to film this. So it is a loose illuminizer. It has a little puff, which of course I don't use. I chose not to pull off that paper right here on all the sifter holes. I just pulled off a little piece at the bottom. So there's only 5 sifter holes exposed or open, because I just, with these types of products in sifter jars, they can become very, very messy. If you take the whole paper off, there will be powder everywhere. So I didn't want that to happen. So I just did it so there's only like 5 holes that are open, and then I just kind of tap the product into the cap, and let me give you a little swatch. Okay, let's swatch it like this. So I think this is good for people that have light complexions. Once again, look at how beautiful. It's like a very subtle glow that it gives. Really, really pretty. So I am wearing this today right above my cheekbones. Now, I have it on my cheekbones and also down my nose. I didn't reapply it to the Cupid's bow. I had it on earlier, but I forgot when I woke up from my nap and touched up my makeup. So yeah, I just think it's a really kind of subtle highlight. I don't really love that it's in a powder form or a loose powder form, because I just find that these are just so messy. But I do really like it because it is subtle, and it gives a beautiful sheen to the cheeks. My skin has not been treating me the best lately. The last couple of weeks, my skin has been very, very bumpy in texture. I don't know if you can tell on camera. I just have lots of bumps all over my face, especially in my cheek area here. It's it's tormenting me. I can't even handle it. I think just the pregnancy hormones are causing it, to be quite honest. I know people get rashes and stuff when they're pregnant, so I don't know. I think it's from the pregnancy because it's lasted so long and it's just not going away. So it's just, oh, it's very frustrating. So next I want to talk about some e.l.f. products. I also have a really huge e.l.f. haul coming up very soon. This is new to the e.l.f. line. It's the e.l.f. Intense Ink Eyeliner. And this is a liquid eyeliner. Now, I prefer gel eyeliners over liquid eyeliners. The reason being is because a lot of time when a liquid eyeliner is matte, like has a matte finish to it, it bleeds on me. My eyes are very sensitive. They can get very watery, especially in the inner and outer corners. So a lot of times if a liquid eyeliner is matte, it's just not gonna work for me because it will bleed, especially really bad in the inner corners. So I just prefer gel because of that reason. But there are a select few liquid eyeliners that I do really like that don't bleed on me. So when I got this, because e.l.f. did send me a big package that I'm actually gonna show you guys in a haul video, they sent me this and I opened it and I was like, oh, I don't know if that's gonna work for me. But I've been wearing it the last few days and to my surprise, it has not bled at all. It's very long lasting, it's easy to apply. I have it on right now. I brought it all the way into the inner corner on the upper lash line. And I even took a nap, you guys. And I thought when I woke up from my nap, I was like, I guarantee you this is gonna have bled. Nope, it didn't bleed, it didn't smudge. I wore it to work for 12, 13-hour shifts. It did not move. It lasted all day long, did not fade. I think it's amazing. I really, really like it, and it's super affordable. So let me just show you, let me stop rambling about it and just show you the applicator. So look at that applicator. It's really fat, but it comes to a really long, thin point, which I absolutely love because you can get a really thick line or you can get a thinner line. And it's easy, it's hard to do it when I'm like, see, you can get a thin line, that top one there. The first time that I ever used it, I got a really thin line on the upper lash line. And then I decided, oh, I'm gonna make it a little thicker, and I thickened it up and then winged it out on the edges. And I just really, really love this. I think it's so easy to apply because it comes to a long, skinny point. It's very opaque, very pigmented. It does have a slight glossy finish. I usually don't like liquid liners with a matte finish because, like I said, they bleed on me. And then I don't like them to be super glossy either. I don't like the way it looks when they're super glossy. So I kind of need that middle of the road where they're somewhat glossy but not over the top glossy. So this one's kind of like that happy medium. It does have a somewhat glossy finish, but when it's on the eyes, you can't tell that it's glossy. I mean, can you guys tell that it's glossy? I can't. To me, it doesn't look glossy at all. It especially looks very matte at the end there. So I've been really impressed with this eyeliner, you guys. It's amazing. I would totally repurchase this. Very affordable. I'm really happy because it's so easy to apply and it makes it super easy to wing out your liner. Sometimes I struggle winging my liner. I feel like I used to be better at it for some reason, and just lately as I've gotten older, I don't know if my skin sags more around my eyes or what, like the skin is not as tight. So I find it harder to wing my liner. I don't know why. It's just not working out as like it used to. So I just find that this eyeliner pen makes it super easy to wing it out. Makes me super happy, so yeah. So next are two e.l.f. eye brushes. So they did send me two new e.l.f. Studio eye brushes. These are brand new to the e.l.f. website. As you guys know, if you have been following me, I love the e.l.f. Studio brushes. I think they are amazing for the price, and I really, really love them and highly recommend them. I use them almost daily. Like the one I showed you earlier for the blush that I was telling you to stamp it on, I used it with this brush, and this is the e.l.f. Angled Blush Brush. So this one's really nice and dense and soft, and so that's the one I showed you earlier. But I want to talk about these two because these two new eye brushes, especially this one, is like my absolute favorite. I love it. So this is the e.l.f. Crease brush, and this reminds me a lot of the Sigma E36. It's one of their performance brushes. They're not exactly like a dupe or anything like that, but they're very similar in shape, as you can see. But the e.l.f. one's fluffier and bigger, and I actually prefer that more. I really love the Sigma one to deepen up like the outer corner with a darker color. Sometimes if I want to really define crease, then I'll use this to put a darker color into the crease. However, I like the e.l.f. one more because it is a little bit fluffier, a little bit bigger, and it just really concentrates the color on the outer corner but blends it out flawlessly. I just think it's better than the Sigma one. And also I can apply color into my crease with this. Like if I just want to do my transition shade, I can just use this brush, but I also can use it to define and like put a darker color in the crease. And I love this brush, you guys. I need to get like 3 more, seriously. They're only $3 and the Sigma one's what, like $15 or more? I don't even know. Maybe $9, I don't know, but can't beat $3. So I definitely want to get some backups. Now I'm not sure if you can find these at Target just yet because they are newer, but if they hit Targets, I'm totally gonna buy a couple more. So the next one is the e.l.f. blending brush. And I don't know why they call this a blending brush. I don't really feel like it's a blending brush in my opinion. It's not fluffy to be a blending brush. I wouldn't use it to apply color to the crease or anything like that. For me, this is more of a paddle type brush to apply color to the lid. So I've been enjoying this brush just to pack color right onto my eyelid, and that's what I like this one for. So definitely the crease one is my favorite of the two, but I just wanted to mention this one as well because it is a nice, cheap alternative to higher end, like flat paddle brushes to pack color on the lid. So I like that one as well. So the next product I want to share with you guys are 2 eyeshadow palettes. These are by e.l.f. These are the e.l.f. Prism eyeshadow palettes. I am wearing one today. I'm wearing the one in Sunset on my eyes, and this is what it looks like. So really pretty, like metallic-y shades. I just really, really love these. These are like $10 each, which seems like a lot for e.l.f. However, you get 6 full-size shadows, and it's going to take you a while to get through these. And they are very pigmented, very metallic, and shimmery. So if you guys don't, if you guys don't like metallic shimmery eyeshadows, you probably won't like these, but if you do, these are amazing. I really, really like them. These are the shades right here. So you can see they're very pigmented, very shimmery and metallic. They will be more metallic and intense if you apply them wet. My favorites from this palette called Sunset are this one right here I have on my inner lid, and then this one over here I have on the outer portion of the lid. So those two are my 2 favorites. I also really like this one over here. And then I like to apply this white like right in the inner tear duct, which is what I did today. So those are my favorite shades in the palette. I haven't really used this like orangey gold color. It's probably a color I wouldn't grab for very, very much, but I just love that one, which I'm wearing. I love that one and this one. Those are like some of my favorites. And then this white too. So really pretty. Love those. And the next one is called Naked, and mine has been through hell and back. I dropped mine the first day that I got it and tried to open it. I dropped it on the tile. It shattered. Most of the pans fell out and I had to push them back in. So I think I'm going to go buy a new one. If I can find these at Target, I will buy a new one because I love this. But yeah, I dropped mine. You see how ugly it looks? There's like little crumbles of eyeshadow going everywhere. So this one is beautiful. This one's my favorite of the 2 palettes. The colors in here are really pigmented. I feel like this one's more pigmented than the one that I just showed you. This one's gorgeous. I really need to buy a new one though because this one is so messy because I dropped it. But I tried to salvage it and I did a pretty darn good job of salvaging it. But you know what I should do? I should what am I trying to say? I should put alcohol in the pans that are broken so that it really seams them back together. That's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that before? These colors are, this one is to die for. If you're gonna go for either one of these, go for the Naked one. Seriously, you guys, look at these colors. Look how beautiful these are. This one's better than the first one I showed you. All of them are just stunning. These 2 are hard to see on my skin tone just because I am very light complected. So, but like I said, I prefer to apply these on my eyelids with my fingers. I just think that you get the best pigmentation doing that. So, and I've also loved using this with them. This is the e.l.f. Glitter Primer. This stuff right here is amazing. What is this, like, I don't know if this is in the dollar section. I think it might be because it's in the white packaging. But it just looks like this, and it's sticky, which is why it helps like pigments or glitters stick. So I just tap it on my eyelid like this and then just tap the shadow on top. I just prefer to do it with my finger. I think it works best that way, applying the shadows with my finger on top of it. It just really grabs onto the shadow. So I think that's pretty amazing for the price. And I highly recommend this glitter primer. Like if you're somebody that always wanted the Too Faced glitter glue, I've never personally used it, but this one's pretty darn good. So highly recommend it. I'm rambling, but I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.